Welcome to virtual story time, not quite live. Well, it's another Saturday, everyone, and you know what that means. It means another themed story time. And so this week we have the theme of Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. So hopefully this week you had a chance to pick up this craft, and it's lovely, created and curated by the wonderful Miss Robin and our wonderful youth services team. So I hope you guys had a chance. It looks really beautiful. It's these three pieces, and hopefully you've seen the video that shows you how to put it together. Well, without further ado, let's get started with story time because I know you guys have some fun Saturday plans. So first up we have, oh, I'm so excited, our welcome song. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello, hello. We stomp and sing hello, hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me for story time. We're so excited for these books and songs that we have for you today. And on the docket for today, we have Click, Clack, Moo, I Love You by Doreen, Cronin, and Betsy, Lewin. Clifford's Valentine's Day, First Valentine's Day. This is by Norman Bridwell. Happy Valentine's Day, Curious George. fun Curious George adventure. This character was created by H.A. Ray. And finally, Love Always Everywhere. This book is by Sarah Massini. So without further ado, let's get started. So what we'll do first is we're going to sing a song. And this one I think you guys might already know. It's a very popular storytime song. I have not used it for my story times, but I know that it's been used for story times all around. So here we go. This one is called Skidamarink. Yay. So we're all going to stand up. And we have Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, Skidamarink-a-doo. So Skidamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink. No, I think I did it wrong. Skidamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Oh, skidamarink-a-dinky-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I finally got it in the end, right? Well, thank you guys for bearing with me while I butchered this wonderful song. How about we get to our first book of the day? And of course, Miss Magda again neglected to bring her glasses down. And you know Miss Magda can't read these books without her sun stashes. Yeah, because Elmo's awesome. So here we go. Click, clack, moo. I love you. This book is by Doreen Cronin and Betsy Lewin. Published by, it's a Caitlin Duluhy book, published by Athenaeum Books for young readers. It is Valentine's Day on the farm. But there is work to be done before the big dance. To keep the pigs healthy, Farmer Brown cleans the pig pen. To keep the donkey happy, Farmer Brown stocks the stable. To keep the animals safe from foxes and raccoons, Farmer Brown mends the fence. Well, Farmer Brown does a lot of work on this farm, huh? He must really love his animals. Little Duck worked hard too. She tied balloons to everything. She hung streamers from, you got it, everything. She strung sparkling lights between, you get the idea, everything. She made hearts out of anything she could find. Little Doug just loves decorating for Valentine's Day. That's what we're seeing. When Little Duck was finished, there was paint on her face. Ooh, glitter in her wings. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be glitter all over me after reading this book. And a Valentine for everyone. No, seriously, do you guys see all the glitter that's on these pages? Like, they're all over. That evening, Little Duck greeted each guest at the door. The chickens arrived first. Quack, 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 said Duck to the chickens. Little Duck handed each chicken a valentine. The chickens handed her a casserole. The pigs arrived next. Quack, 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 says Duck to the pigs. Little Duck handed each pig a valentine. The pigs handed her chips and salsa. Ooh, it's like a potluck up in here. The sheep arrived fashionably late. Quack, 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 says Duck as she hands each sheep a valentine. The sheep headed right for the chips and salsa. The cows had a more formal affair and were out for the evening. Join us for the second annual Divine Bovine Ball. Formal attire, please. Well, the cows are gonna meet. They're gonna miss quite the affair. When the music came on, the chickens danced with the chickens, and the pigs danced with the pigs, and the sheep danced with the sheep. And the mice did the hustle. On the other side of the fence, at the top of the hill, a little fox heard the music. She perked up her ears and called, "Yip, yip, yip!" Nobody answered, but there were streamers in the trees. Little fox climbed down the hill. She called, "Yip, yip, yip!" Nobody answered, but there were balloons to lead the way. Well, it looks like Fox is looking for a fun time. Little Fox trotted to the fence. She called, "Yip, yip, yip!" Nobody answered, but there was a trail of hearts to follow. So Little Fox dug a hole. She's very determined. Little Fox arrived at the barn covered in streamers and glitter. She called, "Yip, yip, yip!" The chickens stopped dancing. The sheep stopped dancing. The pigs stopped dancing. The mice hustled right out into the hay. Little Fox called again, "Yip, yip, yip!" Little Duck was not scared. She greeted the new guest. "Quack, quack, quack," said Duck as she handed Little Fox her last valentine. Little Fox handed her a valentine right back. "Yip, yip, yip! Quack, quack, quack!" Duck turned the music up. Yip, quack! Yip, quack! Yip, quack, quack! Fox and Duck are quite the pair, and they look like they're having a grand old time. The chickens dance with the sheep. The pigs dance with the chickens. Oh yeah. And the mice just kept right on hustling. Everybody danced until the cows came home. Oh goodness. Well, that was a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed that title. That was Click, Clack, Moo, I Love You by Doreen, Cronin, and Betsy, Lewin. Now, let's see what our next activity is today. So, I think what we should do is 6 Little Valentines. And 6 Little Valentines were sent to my house. Ooh, I wonder what they say. Okay. 6 Little Valentines were sent to my house. Count them, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 right here in my hands. I'm going to fan them out so you can see each one. Each beautiful Valentine. Yeah. Let's see what they say. The first one said, I love you from Mouse. Wow. Thank you so much, Mouse. I love you too. Now there are 5 Valentines. Oh, yeah, 5 Valentines in my mailbox. Let's see what the second one says. The second one says, Be mine, love, Fox. Aw, thank you, Fox. I'll certainly be yours. Well, now that we've looked at 2, look, 4 Little Valentines full of love. It's 4, guys. Oops, sorry. 4. Count them. What does the next one say? The fourth. The third one says. Sorry, what does the third one say? The third one says, "You are sweet from Dove." Oh, you're so sweet too, Dove. Thank you. Wow, like they're so sweet. Everyone's so sweet. Now there are 3 Little Valentines in my mailbox, and 3 Little Valentines just for me. The fourth one said, ooh, look at these beautiful things, by the way. The fourth one says, Be my honey, love, bee. Aww, be my honey. Oh, it's so cute. Well, now there are 2 Little Valentines mailed with care. The fifth one said, Here's a hug from Bear. Oh, man, I am feeling all the love. And finally, one new mailbox, or one last little Valentine. And this is from my friend Jay. This one said, Happy Valentine's Day. Well, thank you guys for reading my mail with me because, it's really fun. So, here we go. Our next story is Happy birthday. I'm sorry. Happy birthday. Happy Valentine's Day, Curious George. Curious George. Do, do. This is George. He lived with his friend, the man in the yellow hat. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. Well, we know that, right? It was Valentine's Day. George and his friend invited the neighborhood kids over to celebrate. George was so excited. Ding dong. Hi. Welcome, friends. Or as George would say, First, George and his friends decorated the house. George loves balloons. Oh my goodness, who doesn't love balloons? How big could his get? Big, bigger, pop. A little too big. that was a little too big. Then they decorated cookies. There were 3 colors of icing and many different kinds of sprinkle. The icing looked nice on George's cookie. But and it was fun to juggle too. Now what would they do next? Make Valentines, of course. George made a special card for the man with the man in the yellow hat. Let's take a look. But oh, what is this? Box, everyone. That big box was certainly very interesting. Perhaps he could create something with it. George thought and thought. Then George had an idea. He put a bow here and some glitter there, then cut a hole in the top. George was making a fancy box for the Valentines from his friends. Ooh, that's a great way to store those Valentines. Everyone began to clean up. Before he knew it, all that hard work had made George a sleepy monkey. Oh. Soon the man with the yellow hat and the children came looking for George. Now, where could he be? But all they could find was this big box. Where is George? Until the man lifted the lid off the box, and out popped George. Oh! They were all so happy to see him, and the children all cheered. Happy Valentine's Day, George. And that's it. That's Happy Valentine's Day, Curious George. I hope you guys enjoyed that story as much as I enjoyed reading it. It's because pulled out flaps, which you guys saw as I read, and that makes it infinitely more better than it would be if it didn't have the flaps. I mean, it still would have been nice without the flaps, but the flaps make it so much more fun. Okay, so this is the next one is an action rhyme. We're all going to get up because we're going to be moving a little bit. I want to wake you guys up a little bit in case you may have dozed off during my last story. And here we go. So it's called Valentine, Valentine, and it's an action rhyme. So I got it for you. Here we go. Valentine, Valentine, run in place. Valentine, Valentine, touch your face. Only after you wash your hands, though. Valentine, Valentine, turn around. Valentine, Valentine, touch the ground. Valentine, Valentine, touch your nose. Valentine, Valentine, touch your toes. Valentine, Valentine, jump and hop. Valentine, Valentine, time to stop. Valentine, Valentine, tap at your knees. Valentine, Valentine, sit down, please. Because we are about to go on to our next story. Whew, that was some great jumping, hopping, and whew, you guys are good. So our next title, we have Clifford's First Valentine's Day. Yay! Man, I love Clifford. I love Clifford, the big red dog. Of course, this one is about Clifford when he was a little red dog. Before Clifford grew up, he was a very small puppy. I'll never forget his first Valentine's Day. It all started a few days before the holiday. I was making Valentines for Mommy, Daddy, Grandma, and Grandpa. Clifford wanted to help. I gave him some paper. He had his own way of cutting out hearts. What a mess! Oh goodness. Is that what your houses look like when you guys are making Valentines? Probably, right? Don't lie. Don't lie. You know it. After I had cleaned up my little red puppy, we finished the Valentines. Clifford liked the special card I made for Grandma. That is a pretty nice one. I wanted to mail it right away. We got ready to take the card to the post office. It was cold outside, but I made sure Clifford stayed nice and warm. He fit right in her pocket. That was cute. When we got down to the post office, I pulled down the door to the mail chute. Oh, Clifford lost his balance. Oh my goodness. He disappeared into the dark hole. Goodness. And came out in the basement mailroom. Okay, good. He sank down under a ton of letters in the cart, and the postal workers didn't see him. No, not good. Mommy and I told the postmaster what happened. He took us to the mailroom. He said we could look for our puppy there. But how could we ever find Clifford? Like, there are a lot of mail carts in there. Like, how are we going to find tiny little red puppy, and all of that. Suddenly, we heard a sound. Ooh. The male was barking. We dug into the letters as fast as we could. Clifford was glad to see us. Yay! And we were glad to have him back. Hurrah! On Valentine's Day, I got a lot of cards. I loved the one that Grandma sent. Oh, look at that. It's a bunch of little Cliffords that make up a heart. Oh, that's so cute. But the best Valentine of all was from Clifford. No, we're not Clifford TV show fans. Clifford's First Valentine's Day. That's the book we just read. And now we have one more rhyme and one more book. I know you guys are crying because you're like, Miss Magda, please don't leave us. But Miss Magda's got to continue to enjoy her Saturday and definitely enjoyed spending this time with you. So here we go. This last one is called I Have a Little Heart. And we're going to stand up for this one too. I know, you're like, oh, I'm done for the day. You're not. So here we go. I have a little heart and it goes thump, thump, thump. It keeps right on beating when I jump, jump, jump. I get a special feeling when I look at you. It makes me want to give you a hug or two. Yay! That was great. Okay, everyone. Miss Magda's got one more book and then she's got to leave you. I know, but it's all good. Because love is always everywhere. Or Love Always Everywhere by Sarah Massini. Let's read this book. Published by Random House in New York. Love Always Everywhere. Love me, love you. Love me, say that you love me. Love one, love two. Aww, so cute. Love quiet. Love loud. I want to hear the biggest screams. Yeah, I definitely hear y'all. I hear y'all. Love shy. Love proud. Love loose. I just love like all of these images here. I mean, they're in the park, they're at the beach, they're hugging up on their pets. Love, miss. Oh, they love something. And they're missing something. What are they missing? And will they find it? Love, smile. Oh, look, look. It was a teddy bear. She found it. Yay. Oh, oh. Love, kiss. I love ice cream. Love, giggle. Hee hee. Love, hug. Guys, don't forget to give your parents or caregivers that nice big hug. Love, tickle. Love, snug. Looks like they're close to ready for bedtime. They had quite an adventure today, huh? Love, care. Ooh. Shout out to all those healthcare workers who've been working the front line. Love, share. Sharing is caring. Love, always, everywhere. Oh, that was a lovely, lovely book. And that was Love Always Everywhere, and it was by Sarah Massini. Well, thank you so much for joining me for story time. You guys are amazing. And just to recap, here are the books that we read today. Click, Clack, Moo, I Love You by Doreen, Cronin, and Betsy, Lewin. Happy Valentine's Day, Curious George. H.A. Ray. Clifford's First Valentine's Day by Norman Bridwell. And finally, Love Always Everywhere by Sarah Massini. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderfully marvelous day. And let's sing our goodbye song. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this with our friends at